Good morning. Another Friday afternoon. We out here. Welcome to the live.
So, here's this. Daddy's gonna get a haircut. You stay here, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
You got the yogis?
Freshy, the yogis.
You got the yogis today? Oh.
These joints, she's obsessed with these joints, man. Like they front like they throw a couple little vitamins or nutrients in there, and then they act like it's still not made of tons of chemicals, you know? I says, yeah.
Buenos dias, amigo. ¿Cómo estás?
Follow it, dude.
What are we doing, big dog?
Give me a 2 on top and a number 1 fade. That work?
Yep.
Oh, you on live? We're on live today.
Say hello.
Hola.
Hola.
Hello. You enjoying your yoga balls? Okay. What's that, IG or that's
YouTube.
YouTube? You did that a lot? Once in a while?
Every Friday.
Every Friday? Okay, that's what's up.
Every Friday we do the whole day.
It's a little promo. That's what's up. You say you just had that running all day?
All day.
That's why. That's what's up, though.
Are you not entertained?
You get some traffic or what?
Yeah, a little bit. Depends. Sometimes a lot, sometimes not so much.
Right. Oh, yummy?
Did Daddy do her hair today?
Yeah.
Wow, looks good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, and I did it quick, too, because I was in a rush to drop off my son at school.
Yep. You gotta have the basics.
Yeah.
Can't be making her look crazy in public, right?
No, that's it, right? I was about to, because I was rushing. Her hair was a wreck. And then I was like, all right, come on, I can't do this to her, you know? Oh, watch out, sis. Don't push the chair. You got plans to Canada?
I'm doing a soca boat party. Well, I'm not doing it. I'm going on it.
Like a boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every Canada Day, there's a soca boat.
Right.
Look forward to it. Take the wifey.
Yeah. Where is it? On the Quebec side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same boat.
Yeah. The same boat.
The classic.
Everybody knows that boat, right?
The one boat we had in the last 20 years. Ain't nobody else invested in another boat, huh? A double decker. There's a double decker and a single decker.
And it's what? It's the all white, right? Everybody in all white?
No,
it's not that.
There's no
right?
dress code, but
Okay.
it's a soca party, so like,
Right.
you know, booty shorts,
Of
niggas
course.
be wildin', you know.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully it'll be good weather next week, because this is shit.
Yeah. Been forever since I've been to a soca joint, man.
No, that soca party is like,
It's lit.
yeah, it's epic.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I look forward to once a year.
Right. Whoa, careful. That's Mr. Yeah.
Canada Day's on a Tuesday though. Like,
Yeah, I know. That's weak, super weak.
uh,
Super. And then next week will be on Wednesday. So like, we ain't getting a good Canada Day for a few more years, you know? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a weak day for it to be. Because then I think too, like, well, I don't know how you'd operate, but if you're working, I think most people will get the Monday off. Or I guess you get the Tuesday off. But anyway.
usually like the day before Canada is busy for us. So obviously Canada Day I take off. I even probably take the day after Canada Day off.
Right. You keep the shop open though?
Yeah, I mean, Canada itself will probably be closed.
Canada even close?
The next day we're open, but I'll probably take the day off.
Yeah.
I've been going hard like 6-7 days last couple months.
Oh yeah.
So if I need a day off, I'll take a day off.
Yeah.
So this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday I'll be off.
Why are you doing 6-7 days? Is it traffic or just you?
I'm going to New York this weekend.
Oh, okay. What's your sis?
So
Okay. Going with the fam?
just me and wifey.
Me and wife.
You play ball?
Yeah, of course.
When's the last time you played?
Bro. I heard you talking probably around the same timeline as you.
Bro, you should come out with us, man. Every
Where?
Friday we play in Bayshore.
Bayshore?
Yeah, outdoor.
Oh, like the rink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bunch of us.
Right, well.
From 9 to 11, we play until the lights turn on, you know?
Yeah. The only thing, I got a bum knee.
You too, bro?
Yeah, man. I've been had a bum knee. I was playing ball for mad long with it. And
So what you doing to fix it?
there's nothing I could do.
Says who?
Says DOC.
What's wrong with your knee?
Arthritis. So I'm too young to get surgery. Cause
Arthritis.
yeah, so I tore my ACL in high school, in like grade 10. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do anything for it. I didn't do physio. I didn't do surgery. Nothing. I was inactive for maybe about 2 years. Then I started getting into ball again. Played for I don't know however many more years, at least a decade. Not hard, just like just same shit. Like you guys are probably doing that Bayshore. Played a couple times with one of your boys that comes here, light skinned dude, tall guy, curly hair. Not curly, but freckles. There's freckles all over his face.
Oh, Alec?
Yeah, I don't know.
He plays ball?
Pretty sure I've seen him.
He plays soccer, I know that.
I don't think he plays ball like that. I think maybe once. I've seen him throughout the years. I've seen him at a couple locations. At RA Center, RA Center.
Yeah.
Like that little dome there they got.
They got an indoor court there?
Yeah, it's a dome. Like there's like a dome on the outside.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't even tell. You wouldn't even be able to tell. But
That's where I play chess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I've been doing that for a while, and then when COVID hit, obviously that kind of put a stall on everything, right? And then that's when I had my son too. He was born 2020. So, I still exercise, work out, and all that. And then what happened? What happened? This must have been like in the winter, last winter. And like since that torn ACL in high school, I get a little flare-ups here and there if I tweak it. Huh?
Like inflammation?
Yeah. If I tweak it, I get a little flare-up. And, maybe nags me for whatever, a few days or a couple weeks, and then, I'm icing, and then I'm always back to normal.
I was just telling the other guy, Goulet, if you ever tried knees over toes.
No, what's that?
Knees over toes. So also like walking backwards helps a lot with the knees. A lot of people don't think about that, but it's almost like reversing the problem.
Right. Yeah, I heard walking backwards and like walking with like walking like holding something heavy is also real good for you.
Pulling the sled backwards, like the sled at the gym. Because you can only pull so much as how much you have. Like you're not really gonna overload.
Right.
So try those two things.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
And research about knees over toes. Knees over toes is actually really good for you.
So that's just you're saying that's walking backwards?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it called knees over toes?
I don't know. That's what they call it.
Okay. Anyway, so last winter, I'm playing with these guys in my basement, and I was on my my shins on the ground, and then I went to get up. Sis, stop, please. I went to get up, and bro, like just super sharp pain. Same knee, What the hell's going on? I was limping around for about a week, and like pain, like I couldn't move my leg, But anyway, I'm like, all right, it's been however many, like a decade, maybe over a decade since I seen a doc about my knee. Sis, don't touch none of that, please. Okay? Go to the doc. He refers me to a knee specialist. We do X-rays. Comes back. So I have the ligament that's gone from high school. I have calcification. The MCL because it was my ACL is what I tore. My MCL is slowly deteriorating because of all the pressure I've been putting on it without my other ligament. I have decalcification, which is like there's a buildup of calcium, which is no good because eventually you have too much of a buildup.
Yeah.
Like your knees start getting stiff and shit. I got a Baker cyst on the back of my knee, which is like it's pretty common. That kind of resolves itself. And what was the other thing? Yeah, there was about three or four things.
You ever look into like people with those problems, see have they resolved it naturally or?
Yeah, so I get referred to an MRI and go see the knee specialist at Montreal, the Montfort Hospital off Montreal Road there. Anyway,
Are we doing anything with this one?
yeah, give me the 3 stack. So he tells me that after my MRI results, sis, please stop. Okay. Can you throw that in the garbage? Garbage is over there. Over there. Behind the desk. Behind the desk, over there. See where the chair is? Go over there. You'll see the garbage. See the garbage on the ground? Yeah, Spence. He tells me that, I have all the issues. I mentioned like those 4 things, but like I have advanced arthritis. And he was surprised that like I don't have pain. I mean, like unless I tweak it, but he's like, and that it's been so long. Like I graduated 2004, like long time. So I mean, like I remember he was just telling me like it's pretty extraordinary, especially like at my age. Like so, anyways, he says you can do surgery, but he's like I don't recommend because usually when you do like a surgery for like not a knee replacement, but whatever else to go in there and fix.
Yeah.
It's like they usually say it's about a 15-year period before you got to do it again.
Damn.
Yeah. So they're like, just wait till you're older. Because if you do it now, you're going to have to do it again like in your 50s. Right?
So they're saying surgery is pretty much your only...
No, and then he said, what did he say? He said I could do a cleanup. Sometimes you hear that with athletes. They go inside and clean up. So it's basically just going in there and just cleaning up your knee. It's not like a major surgery, but it's still like open up your knee. And then the other thing is shots. I could take like cortisone shots and whatever else just for pain.
That's every like 6 months kind of thing?
Yeah, whatever I want, right? Yeah, almost done.
Keep that off?
No, I'll keep it. I usually take it off. I'll keep it the same. And then the next one is pills. Right, like pain, just pain
pills.
But all of those options are pain tolerant, which I don't.
Nothing is getting rid of the problem though.
Yeah, I just asked him. I'm like, I can ask him. I'm like, is there a diet? Like, is there a diet change I can do? He's like, no. He's like, unfortunately, he's like, even if you got surgery when you tore your ACL in high school, it wouldn't change shit. The knees are one of those things where it's like once they're damaged, it's is she alright there? I don't know what the hell she's doing.
Yeah, she's alright.
You're not getting into anything? So it's inevitable that.
So for me, like those symptoms are the most important ones that you're going through. I would go on YouTube and see if there's anybody that's actually recovered from it doing the exercises that I was talking about.
Right.
And if there's nobody you can find that recovered from it, then maybe it's like, there's not a lot of hope.
I could play ball. Don't get me wrong, but I just
can't go 100. You just can't go 100.
No, I can't go 100 at all. And I gotta really I gotta do a couple things before I really go hard. And like maybe get a shot. Put on a brace, And I know I could maybe only go like 70%, 60%. Right? Basically just exercise, right? I can't do no big 3 shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So fortunately that's how the cards were drawn for me in terms of my knee, right? So unfortunate, but I mean I'm still kind of happy because like I said, like he was shocked that I had I've gone this long without any. I'm like, he's like, when's the last time you had a doctor? You know, when the last time? I'm like, I never came. You know. Says no, don't do that, please. He was even just surprised himself how long I maintained it without any sort of major issues apart until. Oh yeah, so that's what I forgot to mention. That was the fourth thing. What happened that day when I got up on my knee when I was playing with my kids last winter? I tore a partial tear my what do you call that? Just don't touch, please. Meniscus. So on top of my torn ACL, I partially torn my meniscus. Got the Baker cyst in the back. Got calcification happening on my knee as a whole, and then obviously the fluid and all that from inflammation of just having a kaput knee. So he just diagnosed me with arthritis in that one knee and said, these are your 4 options: surgery, shots, pills.
No exercise. You said it can help.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He said yeah. He said Will's calling. I don't know if that matters. Yeah, he said exercise is great, but obviously not exercise that put too much pressure on my knee. Biking, I told him because when I go to the gym, I do biking for cardio. Just because of my knee, like I can't run like crazy on the treadmill because my shit just flares up. It's a little inflammation.
If you do long walks, does it hurt?
Yeah, eventually. I can't walk for like that long.
So running hurts too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Running is almost. That's why I said even if I did go to play ball, I'd have to like get ready. You know what I'm saying? Brace.
I don't even want to do that to you then.
All that. No, and like I said, like if I was gonna go hard on ball, like I honestly I'd probably go get a shot. You know what I'm saying? Go get a shot, brace up.
Gosh, it ain't that serious.
Yeah, that's it, right? And he even said, he's like, you can play basketball, do whatever activities you do. But he's like, you know, you'd be feeling it the next couple days. Sis, no jumping on that, please. Sis?
I'm bored.
The joint peaked up.
Next time you gotta bring out the coloring book.
Yeah. The joint peaked up to four viewers, you know?
What a party people. Pick up a...
Maybe, make it a little smaller?
Yeah.
Just like that. Sis, watch out. Watch your knees, baby.
That's it.
Yeah, man, so that's my dilemma. And I was a ball nigga, you know, I played ball played ball my whole life, right? Played for the city, played for high school. You know, played ball for, you know, competitively, for fun, non-stop. Like, I was a ball ass nigga. You know, I wasn't going anywhere far, obviously, you know, I'm a little vertically challenged, but, you know. I love ball, I'm good at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was good, man. I really like. I was, especially in high school. Like, after like so many shells, like I was devastated because like I remember we lost that year, and I remember I was like, yo, next year, like I'm gonna kill it, you know, like I was gonna spend all summer training and shit. Boom, I was playing ball at the sports flex just for fun. And then my cousin, I don't remember my cousin, Zoo, Senko Zoo. And nigga, to this day, he told me he ruined my career, you know?
He ruined your career?
Yeah, he told me to this day. You know, he said, because he pushed off me, right? He was trying to push off me to do a back step and shoot.
Yeah. You want it smaller?
But the nigga put, Yeah, just a little bit more. But the nigga pushed me off, and then all of a sudden my knee just went, whoa, fell on the ground.
From that day, it was never the same.
Ambulance came, picked me up.
Ambulance.
Oh yeah, I was in pain, bro.
Damn, boy.
Went to the hospital. They braced me out. Gave me a bunch of them. He gave me some morphine. He was flying high.
It was never the same after that.
Well, but that's the thing though, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like after that, I recovered. And bro, I was playing ball hard. Like just for like little fun, like men leagues, and like I said, just for fun. Like probably like the same stuff y'all doing, like at base or whatever. Playing hard, bro. Playing hard. And I was good. And then up until, when I said, like up until 2020, right before I had my son, and then COVID hit, and then that was that, right? Now I got two of them. But knees gotten even worse since. But like I said, I exercise, right? I bike. So I'm always trying to at least keep my body, in shape and take care of myself. I probably could eat a lot better, but I definitely take care of myself. But just like I heard y'all talking, I'm like, man, I'd love to play, man. And then there's time, right? Like obviously, like you got.
Give me 1 second. You already twisted?
Huh?
You twisted?
Yeah. You need?
No, I was gonna tell you don't twist in here because there was some customers complaining. It stinks of weed last time.
Today?
Last week.
Friday?
Yeah.
You got a can?
Yeah. I have one here in the washroom. You have a lighter?
I got it.
Phil, you ready? So cute. So you gotta redeem yourself with something.
I need something, man.
What are you doing these days with your time then?
You already know.
I don't got no babies to hang out with you in the park, bro.
Well, that's it, right? No more play dates for you, Man, now I'm a play date. That's my thing. Yeah, play dates.
Play dates.
Yeah, man. That's what I say. Even for you, like I would come on play, but then it's like I got a knee issue, and then I gotta find the time. Not always fortunate to have kids super early,
Drop the ball, bro.
You're thinking ahead of the game, bro. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, man.
All right. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
I probably won't see you until Canada, so don't break your hip at that sofa again, alright? Whining too hard.
Yeah.
Hey, why didn't you wait for July 4th to go down? I just thought about that.
July 4th?
Yeah, to New York.
Because there was somebody there that's going to be leaving soon.
Oh,
So one of my wife's friends is down from Guyana,
yeah.
and they're going to be leaving in a few days. So we were supposed to go last week.
Huh.
It didn't work out. So this week is like the last week, and then they're going to leave. So it's to be honest, I wouldn't even party in New York like that on July weekend.
I haven't been, but my cousins, I know you're somewhere around Rosemont Park there. I'm pretty sure like The main strip there is Jamaica Avenue, right?
I wouldn't say the main strip, but that is a spot. For us, the main strip is Liberty Avenue.
Oh yeah, no, that's the bigger one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the street where they launch the fireworks off the rooftops.
I've never seen it,
Huh.
but I can ask my cousin if that's the thing.
Because I know like the city tries to shut it down, but it's like all the shop owners, they like put ladders up for people to go onto the roofs, and then they...
Remember, there's a casino right there, right?
Yeah.
So
the casino.
They'll probably do anything, if anything, over by the casino.
Yeah.
Casino's like walking distance from where I'm at too, right?
Yeah.
I think it's in Ozone Park actually, the casino.
It's
the
Howard
next
Beach.
The
no?
next so Liberty, and the next block over. I don't know the name of that street. That's where the casino is. So we're right in between.
Yeah, it's the Resorts World there. I haven't been since that was...
I went there.
Oh yeah.
Got tables and stuff. I think they had horse races too. Is it has horse races, or they used to have horse
That's
races?
what it... No, it used to be a racetrack.
Right.
And I don't even know... I'm just... When did this... I wonder when it opened.
Not too long ago, man.
Yeah, because I haven't been since it has.
It was like less than 10 years, I want to say.
Yeah.
The last 5-10 years. It's fairly new.
Yeah, 12 years. Fuck, it's been a while since I've been there.
Is that an Ozone Park?
Yeah, it's like right in the middle of Ozone Park and Howard Beach.
Yeah. I think he's trying to sell his house too.
Your uncle, the duplex or triplex or whatever?
Yeah. It's actually a single house turned into like multiple units.
Yeah.
How they do it is crazy, man. The basement's one place, and he has his house, and he has a side house right beside his house.
Yeah.
That has like it's literally like one room.
I bought this for an investor client, but this is with the new zoning. This is the basement of a bungalow. I got 2 bedrooms. So you come down the stairs, you open this door. This is unit 1. I had to cut you have to go through the bathroom to get to the bedroom, but the bottom unit, you got a 2-bedroom there. Should be able to get like between 3,500 and 4,000 out of that basement. Yeah.
Just the basement alone?
Yeah.
How much?
Like I get,
3,400?
yeah, because I get all my basements are 4 bedrooms, and I get 3,300 to 3,400 for those basement apartments. 36 on the top floor, and so he didn't do them in a student area. He's right Elmville, which is right across from I forget the hospital. I think it's the General. The General's the one at Alta Vista area, right? I think.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of nurses that rent in that range. So like 1-bedrooms are like 1,800, and a 2-bedroom like
1,800 for 1 bedroom? Bro?
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn. You used to get a full townhouse for 14.
Yeah, I know.
That was like less than 5 years ago. COVID really fucked shit.
Yeah, I told him just to be conservative, to expect like 35, but I think 35 is reasonable. Like worst case, like 1,900 and something, like, because the average, he should see like the new construction in my area, 2 bedrooms, 4 Gs.
Wow.
3,800. They're having like a hard time renting them at that number, obviously. The 3 bedrooms, 3-bedroom is a really popular unit configuration now.
You gotta kind of have like 2 families living in there.
Yeah.
That's why these guys are like 2 person per room now.
I was laughing so hard at, I watched the NBA finals. I don't know why, I just like how everything goes back to like taxes, because this guy, Paul Bizanet, he's got a podcast. He's a pretty entertaining person. I normally don't watch hockey, but in the intermission, they had Bettman on there. And this guy has been hammering, he's Canadian, and he's been hammering the fact that, like, he broke down numbers, and this is exactly true. So the agents, when they offer the contracts, I've looked them, like when Robin was a free agent, he had like 5 or 6 things. The agent doesn't send it over, just gets the offer. No, he does work. He calculates the taxes, take home, and shows them like the final numbers. So they don't, Bettman goes and cuts them off, because what the guy was trying to do is, are you going to do anything to make the Canadian teams more competitive? Because the study came out saying that if you play in a low tax state, the taxes saved by the players, and at the NHL, the highest paid player in the NHL is like 13 million. So you get an extra 30 million on the cap. So that's 2 superstars you can add to your roster by being in a low tax state. And then Bettman tried to hit it with being like, there's only 6 teams that fight that criteria, but this is the problem. So you take California, for example. Where would you rather, so California and New York City, they tax the same as Ontario, but if you're a 20-year-old multi-millionaire, where you want to live? Ottawa or New York City or Los Angeles or Bay Area? You know what I mean? Like, why would you live here with the climate, with the same tax? So even if the taxes are even, they're looking at it like, I get a much better lifestyle. They play through the winter too, so like they can always come back to Canada for the summer. They're off for the summer, right?
Yeah.
So they get the winter in the warmer climate. So we have a huge disadvantage even if the taxes are there. It's just a funny thing, and that's how Florida's winning that series. It's just they're so deep. And he's gonna leave there, I guarantee it, and go to an American team.
Who's that?
Connor McDavid. The Oilers, the best player in the league. Because he damn well knows it. It's like, why did Florida beat him? It's like, because he has to play like twice the amount of minutes as any other player, because Florida's got 4 good lines, His team only has 2.
The series is done?
Yeah, they lost. Florida beat them 2 years in a row. It's crazy is that the last decade, 50% of the wins have came from a team from the state of Florida. And they've been in the finals 7 out of 10 of those years. And then the conference finals, Dallas, Nevada. Go look, it's crazy. It's all the low tax state teams.
Wow.
See Elon's new like car feature that's like, it's going to be a ride sharing service that has no drive. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So basically he's saying he's going to sell you a car. You can drive the car to work, or it drives you to work, and then you can rent it out during the day, atomically.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it's called. They're gonna rent it out, and it's just gonna have the car driving people for you and making money as an Uber.
So there is. It's not doesn't drive itself.
It does drive itself.
Oh, okay.
But it also drives like it'll make money for you while you're at work.
Yeah.
Autonomous? Why am I messing that up?
I wonder if the governments are going to regulate it back, because I know right now, like, I don't know if like the idea is cool and everything, but you know how many people like are using Uber as a second job, and it's a really good option for a second job because you pick your own hours,
Yeah. Man, these robots are going to be doing many things that are going to be taking over humans' jobs, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to, how you doing, brother? It's going to be hard to compete.
Yeah, I know. I think, like, in a way, the government's going to have to be careful with how fast the technology, because they're going to need to, like, if it's taking jobs, they're gonna need to find a place to replace those jobs. Or economies can get really, you can really do a number on an economy if you pull the rug out.
Yeah. And it's not like you can pull it back though, because if you don't go full force, the other country will, and then you're going to be left behind.
Yeah.
There's not going to be many jobs that only humans can do in the next 30 years. A lot of jobs you can think of, the robots are going to be able to do it. If they make the robots smart enough, efficient enough, they're working around the clock.
Yeah, what's funny is it's not even. I actually think what's hilarious is, I think that robots are much more like, take a construction site, right, or labor job. I think that robots are way more likely to fuck up a labor job than like an accounting job. You know what I mean? Like if you have AI on numbers,
Yeah.
because construction is a funny type of work. Even a cleaner, you could see how that margin for error, I don't know.
But the robots are already taking over construction. All those machines are
Yeah.
those are all AI, right? Those are all robots, bro. All the backhoes and whatever machines you're using, those are all robots. You just got the human inside.
Yeah.
Now, what if you were able to control that without even the human inside?
That would be just a problem.
Okay, so you see
liability
how you have,
hitting lines and
you see how you have that robo thing that's cleaning your house?
Yeah.
What if that same robo thing is plowing the fields for farmers or digging things in a big field?
Yeah, I could see, for farming's pretty simple.
Bro, even construction, you're digging something for let's say a foundation. You telling me that you can't program that backhoe to dig that whole thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The problem is stuff you encounter though, right?
Sure.
Rock.
Yeah.
With an excavator.
But
or lines if your conduit electric wire or something's not marked properly.
there are going to be ways around all of that. The things are going to be able to detect there's electrical here. Don't hit it.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know, man. They're already trying to get robots in your house. Like in the restaurants, they're coming to deliver your food.
Yeah.
That's slowly getting implemented, right?
Yeah. The problem's the cost. I mean, I don't know about third world countries because you don't. I don't. The top's good. I think take a little bit, but the third world countries, their labor is already so cheap. I don't know how much is the cost of that one that he put out, the white one? You've seen the house-made one, right? It's like 90,000 or something.
Which house, man?
Like
a 3D printing house?
No. He's already put out a robot prototype for cleaning houses.
Oh. And they're doing like the washroom, they're doing everything. They're changing the garbages. You're like, what?
Tesla bot. Oh no, wow, sexist at 20 to 30,000.
Okay, yeah. Remember how much the flat screen TVs were when they first came out?
Yeah.
You can get them for under 500 now, bro.
The thing that's weird about him is I wonder how much the government's kicking on this stuff. Because all of his businesses rely so much on...
Yeah, government incentive.
Yeah.
I think that's why they had to feud him and Trump, right?
Yeah, I think so. One of the Scandinavian companies had a beef with him one year, and they pulled that funding, and the cars couldn't sell. I remember it because it's all the whole margins, $20,000-$30,000 they give per car. So the car gets sold at cost, and then the government kicks them the money. Is it worth? Should I trim the whole thing at the top? Yeah, I may as well just to even it out. We'll probably end up growing. See that basketball game last night?
No.
Fucking pissed.
What happened?
They just got absolutely like bent over in
Who?
the Oklahoma City.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's tied up again?
Yeah, 3-3.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What a series.
Yeah, I know.
Yo.
It was
Are
like
they trying to lose this?
it was like it was super annoying. Like I put a bet in like as soon as they went down in the first quarter, and it just got worse. And Halliburton's like really screwed up his calf, so I thought it would be like a no-brainer to win this. But like I've never seen a team lay down. Like it just looked so terrible.
So game 7's on Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it in New York, my cousin's place. The Full Hall. I think it's on Sunday. Today's Friday, Saturday, no, Sunday.
Yeah,
they gotta go all
Sunday.
the way back to OKC,
Yeah,
right?
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching that with my cousin. Fuck that. Last one.
Are we up? Okay, we got to get the announcement.
I'm gonna set a note on this top haircut because I want to grow it out longer. I always forget if it's been done or not.
Not this guy, huh? That guy.
Yeah. So you trained once this week? What did you train?
I did back.
Really? How many exercises?
I did 6, so 4 back, and then I did two arms.
What did that take you?
Yeah, just over an hour.
Yeah, perfect. Any pull-ups?
No pull-ups, just with the lat pull down. Bro. I still struggle a little bit with my.
Have a good trip. When are you back?
Monday.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning. No ball today. How you doing, brother?
All's well?
Yes, all well.
The kids are well?
Everybody's good, man. Yeah, no ball tonight.
I don't think the weather's going to permit it anyway.
Last week I was
It's
dying.
gonna be on and off all night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go back strong next week.
It might be on and off next week too.
Trying to recruit, man. Everybody's talking about bum knees. The last 2 clients had bum knees.
I like that advice you provided. That's the best advice in the world for that. Anything leg.
It's crazy though. He never even heard about it.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the doctor say something? What are we doing? Like 0.5 skin fade?
How do you always remember? It's been years since I've been here. I don't know if
Felt
I'll,
like yesterday, bro.
I don't know if I'll do 0.5. Right now, what am I at the top? Do you think a 1.5 or a 2?
So yeah, maybe 1.5. No, not 2.
1.5? Maybe I'll do a 1. Is it enough if I do a 1 and I do a skin here?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Look
enough?
like this guy, yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Were you in Toronto still? Or?
I live in Toronto now. Yeah,
How's that?
it's good. I'm back for a wedding. My friend's getting married
Oh,
on
nice.
Sunday. Yeah, Toronto's great. I'm trying to build my career there. How are you? Your girls are now how old? Your eldest is?
17.
Eldest is 17?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, 17, 15, and 14.
My goodness.
Yeah. Did you get any kids yet?
I know I have no kids. No, not yet.
Still grinding, huh?
Still grinding. I met somebody I like though, so.
Nice.
So she's in high school? It's like
Yeah, all 3
last
of them
year?
are in high school. Yeah, no, 1 more year next year.
Okay, she's in grade 11 now.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for her.
Yeah.
And I was, if I recall correctly, your eldest one was the one who was super studious.
Yes, for sure.
So what's she planning on doing?
She,
What interests her?
the medical industry, I think she's trying to get into.
Okay.
But she's also telling me that she wanted to go to the army.
In the army?
Yeah, to pay for the school and all that. So
Okay.
that was, I don't know too much about it, long-term repercussions.
Yeah?
I'm sure like she'll do okay in it and do whatever. Like I'm not really worried about much. And she's been like trying to stay active and exercise and get herself to that level.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know. I'm torn as to if it'll be good for her in the long run or is it just good for like, you know?
What's she, which high school is she at?
She's in Orleans.
Okay.
Sir Will.
Okay. Do you guys live in Orleans?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you have a bit of a commute in. I've never seen this before, this camera here.
Oh, yeah, it's we're live on YouTube.
Oh, say word.
Yeah. Say hi to the world.
Hello. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Business has been good?
Yeah, I can't complain. I try to do a live every Friday. I go live.
And how many people actually watch?
Throughout the day, there's a few thousand.
Seriously? This is YouTube or Instagram?
Yeah, YouTube.
On YouTube, okay. I guess people just want to see your skills, or it's a way for you to show.
People are just swiping and they're seeing whatever interests them.
Okay.
For the most part, so I have a few people that come every week, show some support, whatever. But
That's fantastic, man.
it's kind of like organic. I don't really promote it at all.
I'm glad to hear the girls are doing well, though, and all in high school. That's crazy.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, my daughter's driving also. She's driving them to school and everything, you know. So
Oh, so you don't have to worry about that
it's a
anymore.
nice little bonding moments for them. Yeah, no, I don't worry about it.
That's wonderful.
They used to call me, Daddy, can you pick me up? Now it's like, oh, sis, can you pick me up?
There you are.
Yeah,
The moment
so-
one gets, I heard kids are not getting driver's license as.
I know.
as
That's why
quickly these days.
I made sure to tell her like when she was 15.
Yeah.
When you're 16, you're getting your license.
Yeah. I don't know why. When I was 16, that's the first thing everybody
thing,
wanted
right?
to do.
A lot of these, you're right. A lot of these kids are like postponing it for some reason.
I know.
Even the boys, like I've seen boys are 18, they still don't got the G1. I'm like, yo,
What are you doing?
why? What are you scared of?
Well, especially if you live in the suburbs, you need a car.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
If you live downtown Toronto, a car is
Transportation here is usually pretty bad, so
yeah,
having a car helps a lot.
absolutely,
At least to have that option, you know.
absolutely, 100%. And what's new with you personally? Life other than that is good.
Yeah, life is good. Everything's good, man.
Always got to be grateful for what we have.
Anything new in your life?
When was the last time I saw you? Probably almost 2 years ago. I'm still working at the same place. I'm learning lots of upside potential. I moved to a nicer place in Toronto, so now I'm kind of in the fashion district in Toronto. Lots happening,
Yeah.
like just pretty much going out every night. It's been a lot of fun.
Nice.
But after years and years of work and study, it feels nice to just kind of enjoy life.
Good.
But yeah, I can't complain. Always,
Any trips, like your big trips planned or anything?
yeah, I've got my friend's batch in July. We're going to Denver. I'm going to Vancouver, New York, and then I'm going to do Morocco in November.
Oh, wow.
So I got a handful of things planned, so I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Nice.
Other than that, life is good. Always learning, always trying to push.
That's it. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. I heard you having that interesting conversation on AI.
Yeah.
That's about to change the whole world.
Yeah, a lot of speculators are kind of, they're afraid of what can happen if the wrong people are in charge of it,
Yeah.
because we're always trying to compete with other countries. So, like, it's not like we can take the foot off the pedal in terms of what it can be capable of, right?
Yeah.
And that's the scary part, So, the amount of jobs it can take over and the amount of things it could do and thinking for itself and, slowly taking over, like, the humans even.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what do we do at that point?
Absolutely.
Do we just work less, and is that going to be what it is, or do we pivot and find something else to do? And I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like you hear a lot, especially even like educated, skilled professions. AI can now do what all the junior people used to do. So what I used to do my first few years out of my career, now a machine can do that. So what is somebody who's 22, 23 coming out of school, whose job used to be, you know, whatever, taking notes, like data, like basic little tasks, but you learn from that.
Yeah.
But if you take that away from a young person, what's that going to do to them, right? In terms of their own development.
And imagine you would go to school for 5 years to learn something that the machine could take over.
Exactly.
Now you have to start over?
Right? You got to retrain. So it's going to change the whole way we do everything. It's really, I think people are underestimating it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're looking at things like, what can't robots going to be able to do in 30 years, right? Like, the options are going to be very limited.
Yeah. Very limited.
Like, if you really think about it, you can get machines to do a lot of the stuff that we're doing.
Absolutely.
A lot of the stuff. Now it's just the price point. Is it worth buying a machine to do the things, or
It will get to a point where it will be. And what does that do to people who have jobs, right? Who are going to lose their jobs?
and that now, like, it's only a matter of time that the robots are able to have emotion.
Yeah.
As crazy as that sounds, right? Because they can read your facial expressions and know what emotions you're feeling,
Yeah.
and kind of like adapt as to what you would need in that situation too. Because they're all say, "Oh, it's a robot, it has no emotions." But like as a human, where do we get our emotions from, right?
Totally.
So you don't think that they can teach robots to have emotion? As
For sure
crazy
they
as that
can.
sounds.
For sure they can. It's terrifying if you think about it. Like, it really is. And what's crazy is how quickly the pace of it, right? The pace of the development is unbelievable. You know, 2 years ago, ChatGPT wasn't even a thing.
No.
Now everybody's using it.
Now you can't go without using it.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to be left behind again.
Exactly.
And that's creating all kinds of other apps, you know, that are coming out. The editing stuff, like everything that you could think of in terms of computers is getting help from AI
Yeah.
in some sort of way. You're gonna see AI doing like podcasts, because
AI already does podcasts, man. You could put in a document into something called I forget the name. Something I can't recall. But you put a document and you say make a podcast of two people talking about this document. Make a 15-minute podcast, and it'll create it. Notebook AI. That's what it's called.
right, notebook AI,
And it sounds like two people who are just having a
Right.
conversation about it.
and they're making videos on realistic people now. You can't even tell it's
Oh yeah, no, you'd have no clue. You'd have no clue.
maybe I'm watching some of these podcasts already AI.
It's already exactly. It's wild, man.
Yeah, I see them do realistic movies, like small movies, and you know you could plug into ChatGPT. Write a script for a movie for this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And then you plug that into another movie AI thing. Say, okay, make this movie as on the thing that we just did for ChatGPT. Next thing you have a full-blown movie.
Absolutely. So make sure that you're keeping your kids, you know, apprised of all these changes.
Yeah. So what jobs should they get into that's not gonna be affected?
What's going to happen with AI is the very skilled people, the very technical, highly educated people are going to do well. Because you need people to design and use these systems. They need to be highly trained. What's going to hurt is going to be at the bottom and even in the middle. Things like, you know, being a paralegal, for example. That's going to be done. Tutoring, like online tutoring and stuff like that. That's going to be all replaced by machines. So the fact is, nobody really knows.
Yeah. It's hard to see.
Right? It's hard. It's because we don't know where this is going to be in 3 years.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
You know, they say, okay, maybe my job is going to be good, but then it's going to be oversaturated by everybody trying to get into jobs like this that know that the computers are going to take over. So now what? Now maybe it's still there, but it's
The wages are now lower. Yeah.
diluted to the point that it's not even worth doing.
Yeah. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be really tricky. Essentially, everyone's going to have to be a continuous learner. How to retrain and retool.
Did you want to line the front or just the corner?
Yeah, like cut it like the outline, yeah, but like no swoosh or anything like that. Just
What kind of content do you consume on YouTube these days?
I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I mostly read like publications, news, especially things in my industry. Like the Financial Times is something I read a lot of.
You read that online?
I read that online. Yeah. Everything's online now. I don't get any paper or anything. I'll sign up and I'll get emails directly updating me with what's going on in the world and whatnot.
A lot of reading, huh?
Always been. Your daughters, I remember you always told me that your daughters love to read.
Yeah, she
so.
loves to read. Me, I'm the complete opposite. I can't read because, first of all, I drift off so quickly.
Yeah.
And I always start to yawn when I read. Like, it's almost like because growing up, we used to read to go to bed.
Okay.
And I always think that
You now associate reading with sleeping.
I associate it with sleep,
Yeah.
and I immediately start going into dodo mode.
Which is normal. People are different, right? People consume information and learn things differently. Your daughter likes to read, you don't. There's nothing inherently wrong with one way or the other. How long has it been since Phresh opened?
2007.
2007.
So we're going on.
And you've been at this, because initially you were in the mall. You've been
So-
here how long now?
almost 6 years now.
Okay, I thought it was even longer.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 years.
So we're the Masses, the grocery store. 2.5 years,
Okay.
and then we moved across the street,
Yeah.
Coliseum. We would stay there for about 10 years.
Yeah. And you were renting there. This you own.
Yeah, this one I own.
Good for you. It's a good location. The real estate price will increase over time.
Yeah, for sure. I love this area too. Like just being near the water and
Absolutely.
close access to the highway.
Yeah, very,
Not
very
too far from
convenient.
downtown. Like, yeah, I like the location. Grew up here. Everything's around here. The malls are not too far. All the stores.
Yeah.
And I think they're planning on selling off this area, Ritchie area, I think to private sector, I think, and they're gonna redevelop it to
Ritchie Street, like where the social
that whole
housing
little
is?
area.
Okay.
I think it's mostly Ottawa housing,
Yeah.
and they want to slowly get rid of it.
Well, where are those people going to live now?
Well, I don't think they care too much. They're like, you gotta find somewhere
no,
else.
No, they definitely don't care. It's more I'm thinking about it
Yeah,
because that's prime real estate.
yeah. They're building some stuff like outside a little bit more, but
Yeah.
we're definitely low on real estate. They're changing up all the laws and regulations, I think, in the whole Ontario, if not just Ottawa,
Yeah.
so that you can expand on your primary house to be able to rent out your
Of
basement
course,
and all
of course,
that.
because we need housing, right?
Right. So all the rules are being changed, I think, by the end of this summer, or
Okay.
even the end of the year. So, like, if you go to the States, like, man, they sever the houses into 2-3 pieces,
Yeah.
single house. You know, here they don't have that as much,
Right.
but it's coming. And they're gonna allow us to build higher as well.
Okay. Well, it's needed, man. It's needed.
Yeah. But with that comes congestions on the roads. People are gonna complain about traffic, and
People always complain about
you
things.
can't have it all.
Can't have
You
it
see
all.
the trains that they're building now, like
like the Trillium line, whatever. Like
yeah.
The subway.
So it's going from
It's gonna go to Orleans. It's already in Orleans. Is that
Orleans. So
Blair?
it should be open, I think, next year.
Okay.
It's already built, but these guys, they take forever to test and all that
I know.
stuff. So
It always takes longer than that. Was supposed to be done in 2023.
yeah.
Do you have the just to sharpen the?
Yeah, the blade?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
For the
so
wedding, otherwise I wouldn't.
it's open right now from Blair.
It's open at Blair. Yeah.
Blair to I think to Carlton, wherever that thing is in Carlton. And it connects to that
This
one.
music is this is Ethiopian music, I think.
Yeah.
This is your playlist? you like listening to different
Some
things?
Somali bangers.
Somali bangers as well. I could tell it's East African because Ethiopian music sounds kind of similar.
You from Ethiopia?
Yeah, originally that's where my parents come from. I was born and raised in Ottawa, but
You speak any Ethiopian?
no. Well, the main language is Amharic.
Part.
Amharic, Amharic. My parents speak it, but my parents actually come from a different region where they speak a language called Tigrinya. Much smaller, only about 6 or 7 million people in that region. But the country now is 130.
Wow.
Population has grown insanely.
You been back?
I went years ago. I haven't been back since. I went in 2007. So the year you opened
too.
the store.
I went in 05 back in my country.
To Guyana?
Yeah. You seen the oil boom they've been having?
Yeah.
Have you ever taken the girls?
Not yet. We're due for a trip though, because my wife's Guyanese as well.
Okay.
So we're definitely due to go and check it out. I want to make possibly some investments back home in the
Want to
future.
make some investment back home?
Yeah.
You're half Guyanese, right?
Yeah, my
Your
mom's
mother's
Guyanese, my dad's Canadian.
That's Canadian. Do you mind if I just see the back? I always want to, but. Thank you. Looks wonderful.
All right.
Thank you as always, Chris, and it's such a pleasure to see you.
Appreciate it, man. Same.
You can only accept cash.
Cash or e-transfer?
Okay, I can do a transfer. This is the email?
Yeah, payment first.
The 35 is with tax?
Yeah, that's everything good.
Is this one here, the registered, is this one? Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chris. I'm glad to see here that your kids are doing well.
Thanks,
They're
man. Appreciate
thriving.
it.
That's always what I want to hear. I love seeing this.
Nice. Have a great stay, and I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And I knew I was going to succeed, so
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but the best.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Take care, bro. All right, heading out to the gym. Matt, what's up? Muhad, Ismail, what's up? I'll be back in a few hours. I'm gonna crush some gym. See you guys.